Relaxed shoulders. Let's do a little bit of this.
Hello, everyone.
Ladies round the back, just literally, just sort of come into the front, come nearer to the piano, come nearer to the piano, go to the back row, just for the warm up. Oh no, actually, yeah. No, terrible idea. The street is there, so actually, you're fine where you were. Sorry. Let's just, we're feeling our soft knees, we're feeling our open rib cage. So a hand here and a hand here, just to monitor our bodies for this first sort of 60 seconds, 120 seconds. And we're going to breathe in, we're going to let the air out. But this, so if you can all see me, we're going to start thinking a little bit about this technical section also being about chorusing. So we will be talking about your own technique, we will be every week giving you helpful pointers, but we'll also just start to be thinking about being an ensemble. So I'm going to give a gesture as if we're about to sing, but all we're going to do is breathe in and hiss. But we're going to have that sense of breathing in together, feeling it together. So. Start just feeling that breath as if you're feeling it together. Good, last one. So already, just really focusing on this, mostly that was brilliant, but there were definitely some hisses that just went beyond, we just need to find that kind of thing. It's going to be particularly useful, we're going to start having an accompanist once, probably every other session I think, but just so we really can start getting in touch with each other from this. Pick a note. Anywhere you feel, we're just going to sing an R. In fact, no, we're going to start on a heart. And we'll do the same thing. Let's keep that door closed. Same thing, feeling the room, feeling yourself, also, being aware of your technique, finding the vibrations of the hum, still a low release. One of the hardest things as choral singers actually is having good technique whilst having to be, we so often, if the conductor's sort of gone, we go. So finding that flow and that ease, even as I'm conducting you, is I'm going to start being a really useful thing. So, what did I say? This chord, pick a note, just on that chord. Some of you can do that one. Okay. Onto an R. Little bit less than this sort of thing is what we need to start finding. This real sense that not just that you're in touch with me, though of course that's going to be important, but that we do start feeling these things together. Let's do that again just on an R. So I'm giving you both timing, start and onset, and also gestures that you can react to in any way you like. Hopefully it will all be clear enough. So let's try. Still a little until I shout something else. So. So let's just start finding, I'll never do that really. This is the moment it took me. Now let's try. But I really want you to think about your own technique, the in-breath, the out-breath, and the sense that happens as an ensemble. I still think we could be closer. Don't feel you have to be in two lines. So people off this end do just come in to here. And Obviously the screen's there, so we're slightly, but if you're right over there, do sort of find a way to come in a little bit. So. Sing, let's add some intensity to this loop. So we've started now. Let's see what that does to our sound and our sense in the room. 2, 3, 4. Now we'll just relax our jaws. We're going to do ya. But again, even with this, just that sense that we're a unit as well as people letting go of their jaws, thinking of these strong chewing muscles and allowing the sound to flow around your jaws. Ya, 2, 3, 4. And then when you come back to standing, have a sense of, yes, we don't want to be that, but we definitely don't want to be that. Let's be honest, in 2023 with phones to look at it, we're more likely to be that than that. So just have that sense of openness. We're in this lovely, friendly space where we can throw off the cares of the world for an hour and a half. Have that sense of it all coming off our shoulders. And more importantly, staying nice and open. Always, that's good for you as a singer, that's good for the audience to have that sense of a choir that is open rather than closed. When we put down our music one day, that sense of being there rather than there. So, same thing. Ya, ya, ya. Open here, mobile here, listening to each other. 2, 3, 4. Ya, ya, ya. First 4 ports of call should be open, pliable alignment, relaxed jaw, relaxed tongue, and good, easy airflow. I won't keep saying that. Like that, you have that going around in your head as we do these early warm-ups. This is lovely. Let's now try, let's do the tongue. Let's just do, let's do our stretch. One next thing to start thinking about is, what does it feel like on the inside? What does that sense of resonating and singing feel like? And how can I use those symptoms to help me be a better singer? So with electro, just think about, what does it feel like to do this incredibly easily? Because electros always make jumping through the range really easy. This is less about corporate singing, more about just letting you be warmed up before some of you have to squeak top G's on a quaver. You don't need to be doing the same vowel, just start moving through your shapes if you like. That's like 1, 2, 3, sounds we're making. Let's go back to just our picking any chord. So we'll do this one. The note in the chord, I should say. We're going to start on an R, and the only thing we're going to do as I gesture is change intensity now. I'm going to leave that to you to decide what I mean by that. We'll see if we all land or something. So, broadly speaking, it's going to be less intense, more intense. I just want you to start thinking about what's the interaction between your breath, your vocal folds, and the resonance while you do that, but also what's your interaction with each other? Are you matching intensity to someone near you? That will be a good thing as opposed to a bad thing. Like just that sense that you are, as a unit, finding a color on each level, if you like. So, pick a note. We'll do it to F, actually. Any note you like. So. Okay, lovely. Let's, before we work on intensity, let's really get good. I am aware we've never had an accompanist, so you've almost never had me doing that. So let's get used to it now. Let's get really good at that kind of thing. There will definitely be arrangements where we want that kind of choir magic. So. Between me doing that and me doing that. Like, and the funny thing is, you all did exactly the same thing, which is great. I'll remember that next time. Screwdriver gestures. Good. Okay, and now let's start just, we're going to go back to humming. And this time, I will change chords, and I just want you to find the new chord sort of together as I change it. So, starting here, in your own time. Oh, no.
but it just shows you can be always singing and listening. You can always know what's going on around you. So tempting, especially in a tough melody. We're about to start with this company one. It's so tempting to just be head down, down I'm going to get my notes right. And actually, as a choir, the next step is going to be us really knowing, can I hear the line that really matters when I'm doing what is quite tricky, so I'm singing too loud, kind of thing. Good. Let's just do 2 more minutes of literally just warming up, making sure your voices have been used enough so we can do something. So let's now just do, what do I want to do? Can we do, sorry. So basically, finding something pretty mixy and legit at first, going somewhere pingier but not belty, just so we've worked your mix a little bit. So, good airflow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Intense and that belty with that little effort. Never forget that, especially in choir singing, where we don't necessarily want individual belt sounds coming. We're probably going to want that slightly mixier sound. I'm aware on this one, but we didn't get very high. So let's keep going. Anyone for whom this gets too high, drop down an octave, but obviously we're dealing with different voice parts here. So keep them going. 2, 3, 4. Also never forget that you can basically belt to top G. Good, let's sit down for a second, or at least find your place. I may get straight back to So, guys, sorry, I know it's nice. I don't want to be a sergeant major at all. Everybody, please. I don't want to be a sergeant major at all, but as you probably saw from Rachel's, hopefully all of you saw Rachel's Facebook message, if not, I will throw the bullet points over that. Our basic aim now is to try to do less note bashing, to come already having got on top of the basic shape of your notes before the first time we sing a piece. So the new schedule sometimes you know what's next, by the way, is anthem. So before you leave, do grab if you want to play the grab it. But I am not the kind of in my personality. I'm not the kind of person that barks orders and likes waving a stick. So I'd love not to have to. So please, I think it's really exciting, actually, the thought of taking this up a notch in terms of professionalism. So that was the first thing. I feel like the second riveting point I had to make. Oh, yeah. It was about moving back into place. Just remember, it's a small room. Even a little mumble to each other can sometimes mean I can't hear myself, let alone you hear. Good. Let's stand up and let's see how much of this company you've got. I assume we basically got to the end of this in Rachel's session. Is that a fair assumption? Shall I find out if that's a fair assumption? So. Yes, and there are spare copies of the current things here. If you don't have them, Les Mis and company are both. I'm afraid, I think these are only companies without baritone parts. Right, let's give it a go. So, let's hear what we've got. I remember my third thing. We are wanting less note bashing. Speaking now especially to the people that don't feel they need as much note bashing, if you're a strong reader, really do go for it. Like, it's amazing what one person in a section can do to make a whole section have the confidence to sing it. So don't be British about that. You could save us a lot of rehearsal time if you are confidently right on the front of an entry, right on the front of a tricky passage, say. People around you will get that confidence. So take it upon yourselves to be that person if possible. So, we've done all this lovely work on me conducting you, and today we don't have this, so sorry about that. But next week we'll get to practice this one. But let's get it.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody give me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and push me through hell and give me support instead of someone. Crazy. First you make a person lazy, so a person will be happy. Then you leave a person sadly, outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I can understand the person if he says no way. Do. I can understand the person if you happen to be gay. The person that stimulates a person underneath their life is crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself. Oh, that sweet affection, but it's wrong. Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, you're moving deep, not adjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person, yourself. Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware
Sorry, I think I missed the bar. Distracted by my phone. Very excellent. I'm sorry to stop. I just let's literally go from where we got to. Somebody, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody crowned me with love. Somebody forced me to care. Somebody made me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive, being alive.
Good. Oh, guys, really well done. There's loads we can now polish. Have a seat for a second so you don't feel like standing up for all your ideas. Good. Firstly, really well done. That's exactly where we want it to be. Excellent. Let's work backwards. We're now at a place now. I think it really is. I should have said this really, but we're now. You want to be able to make markings on your copy, I reckon, or remember things really well, or record things. But we're going to start making choices about dynamics, about where we come off, things like that. So no harm in having some way or other of making a mark next time if you do this. So let's start backwards. Let's look at this being alive, the second being alive section first. What I'd love to get by the end of today is a really clear shape for the whole array, if possible. Let's just sing it, 15 to the end. Let's hear the whole thing. Don't do anything different. I'm not asking for you to make up the shape yourself, but just think to yourself, what is the shape likely to be of this? We can't just sing it all as one monolithic thing for 7 pages or whatever it is. So this is from. Oh, sorry, I said page 15 in a minute, not be for everybody. This is from the beginning of 166, is it?
Top 11.
2. Well, it depends on your copy. Top 15 for me.
There's a 2-bar break and then.
1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6, 6. Everyone got it? It's a ripped drop sheet equals 96. Yeah, and it's an outer 1.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody let me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep. Make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody lead me to love. Somebody hold me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell. Give me some more for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Hold me with grace. Let me be used. Bury my days.
Well, I might run the rule on these two moments where you start on a chord and go up. I'm not completely convinced I love it. I feel it almost sort of weakens you having to do the big note right at the end of your breath. That actually, we'll see. We'll keep an open mind about that. Let's go back to bar 166. So, we've just come out of. So what we want to find is that really quiet intensity. So what we don't want is to feel that you have to go somebody too close, like top of a pin stuff. And then baritones, when you come in, still that sense of somebody sit in my chair. And I might be doing this gesture, you know, in my sleep and make me aware of being alive. We'll have a little bit of a shape to that. Let's start that, and then we can start again on. Let's try that much. I'm going to try and play while I can see which might help. So, you've just gone.
My sleep and make me aware of being alive.
Really lovely. Okay, a couple of things. One of the hardest things in choral singing is quiet but intense, quiet but energized. Finding that balance between something where they're kind of like, we want to hear, but also one of us isn't sticking out or one of us isn't doing too much. Finding that. So again, this is now one of those we really listen to each other. Put your hands up out at once, just so I know exactly where I'm. Yeah, brilliant. What a great section. Let's just try that without me playing, so I can conduct you.
Somebody hold me too close.
Let's try this quite where I mean, not too vertical, quite finding the intensity moving forward. Somebody hold me too close. Try that, a sense of that rather than number. 2, 3, 4.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive.
Lovely. Just notice what I was doing. And ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. And then we can find it again. Being alive. One more go, but with the piano. I won't go for just too much, but hopefully we got it.
We're not doing crescendo on that live, though.
Did I say not to last time? Or
I
just
don't know.
I think we are.
We are.
That's definitely what I was sort of guessing.
Yeah, because it does one mark.
Yeah, so it will be the sort of screwdriver feeling on 172 for the next one was somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep, and that will be happening, and then of being alive. Let's try it. I'm maybe have it by side. Which again, not to wasn't it? When we've got an accompanist, I would love to be able to decide, we'll have a shape, but then we decide on the day. And that can be one of the most thrilling things about both being a singer and being a conductor, actually, knowing you can just go, oh, do you know what, this is what's happening. We'll see, we'll get there one day. Let's go from there. I'll give you a bit less gesture so you have the piano, but hopefully we can find some of that.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and sue in my sleeves and make me aware of being alive. Being
Let's hear these three R's. So I'm just going to play the bar, so it'll be so. Great. So what I would love to hear is. That's right. Or is it?
Yeah, that's right. It sounds horrible.
Yeah, no. So it's in the book. So let's hear that. Yeah. So what I will do is this. Everyone, what I will do is this. Oh, wait. Let's do it. So what I'll be doing is this. I just want you to have that sense of this is one when, in fact, let's get up for this. Alto one, you can say that. This is one of those moments where the breathing stuff together, so that if I've gone, you're there, that low release and that sense together, you will sing the note together if you're watching me and you breathe together. So let's just try that. This is. You don't really worry about them, and we'll just do them as separate things. I'll give you 3, 4, 1. This is really hard at first, and I'm not being super clear, so I decided how I was going to count it halfway through. But having that sense of being your own performer and in your own place, but sort of connected to somewhere here. I try to be pretty clear. Yeah, that's the aim. Let's try it again. So you'll start, you'll start getting a feel for what my style is, but one bang, like one more time. Try to be really just ready for the breath to flow. With someone touch it. Is it you? I wasn't looking.
I'm willing to put my hand up for that one.
Yeah.
Way early.
Just have that feeling. One, so. Actually, this time, I'll keep count. I'll keep beats here. Good. And now let's think about the color we're making. That sounds a bit, but have that sense of, have that sense of what it, the alters are singing. Somebody needs, somebody know. Please, somebody. That's what's going on inside while you sing these altos. One time, sorry, alto. One time, Beautiful. Let's put in somebody need me to. Let's everyone be up. Just yes. This is you are hearing the tenors and baritons singing quite loudly. This and it is that note. So just be ready to clash. Somebody, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody lead me to my
let's actually do a crescendo, a sense of the intensity literally being a dynamic one now. Let's see what that does. See if it doesn't get in the way too much with the outfit. 2, 3, 4.
Somebody need me to love. Somebody need me to love.
Good. I'm terrible conducting. I'm trying to think. But the first one, when I did do some good conducting, was sensational. And yes, I need to be ready for the second one. I like that. That second one, woof, and it's one of those nice little, things that people go, ooh, that was good. We'll go.
Sorry, can I just ask a quick much chirp?
Yeah.
Chirp on the 3 or the
It's a really good.
and?
It's a really good. Yeah, let's do exactly as written. So chirp on the 4th beat where the much addresses. Thanks. There'll be lots of that, I don't want to bog rehearsals down saying check for profit, but there will be quite a lot of that because we need to know. And we'll find those as we go. Same thing. 2, 3, 4.
Somebody need me to love. Somebody need me to love.
Great, let's keep going. So here, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell. Give me support for being alive. Make me alive.
Really good. Sorry, I will keep stopping. It's lovely to do some of this detailed work and then do it. It's one of two. Do you have a tricky job, which is the whole choir has been creating this intensity with these cool R's, and then you by yourselves have to sort of continue that intensity sometimes. I don't necessarily mean loud, but just remember that you're coming in from that, somebody pull me. Always, this whole song is this, really, isn't it? It's always that sense of moving forward. So always have that thread or even that rope pulling you forward in emotional and musical terms. Straight into mind, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell. Give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused.
This is, let's be honest, the best bit of the whole song. Make me alive, make me alive, if you were Bobby, you obviously was like, this is the moment, make me confused, please make something more interesting than, a microwave dinner at 7 o'clock. So we need, within the context of finding this together, to have this sense, firstly, that we haven't sort of blown it and given it all on Make Me Confused, because we need to have mock me with praise. I think the pathos of Vary My Days. So, make me confused, mock me with praise, let me be used. Vary my days. We might even, I'm going to be able to do that. I think I might even do a little writ there. Let me be used. The other general point before we do this again is, instinctively, I want to move forward at 194. Now, whether that will be an actual accelerando, it might be, but it's certainly not. So in other words, we have so we have just that sense that we've taken it somewhere else, so we can go back to Vary My Days. And since we've stopped, let's cover this. No, let's get that far. Once from.
Sorry, very quickly, could I just get the Make Me Confused from marathon.
Yeah. So, from Make Me Alive, make me alive, make me confused. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry. Great. Let's go from the twos. 1, 8, 4. Remember that the intensity we've just had from the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell. Give me some more for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Love me with praise. Let me be used. Carry my pain. Somebody wrap me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody make me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive, being alive, being
Good. So, from 210, there's not much clever I'm going to say. I think it really is just power to the end kind of thing. That's finally the moment we just sing the music and say the words and we'll all know what to do. With one exception. Being alive, being alive. I think we will have a bit of a riff. Being alive, being alive. Just next week we'll be able to get that with me. I won't do anything to that. Good. Have a seat for a second. So you're not feeling so. My jury's out for me on whether I've made a good choice on that writ on Bury My Days. I'll see once I've got a bit, I can really feel it myself. Alto twos. You have the job of taking us from let me be used, bury my day. You've done that. Is alone. Everyone, bar, you've got to have that, Jay. I've been hoisting my own guitar because I said to you, be the person to lead it, and of course, people are leading it, and it's sort of no, much less. Have that sense of leading with intensity in this instance, but not volume. And this is another of those ones I think that travels sort of in that sort of tube of toothpaste. Is. I love what you're doing. It's just sort of energy almost. Is alone. Remember that you are sort of the accompaniment, the echo, and you may be the intensity. Let's just try to see if we can tick both those boxes. See if I can find the Bury My Days I like, and we can make it transition. And then we'll do the whole sequence. How many? Really well. So, here's what I'll go back to. Can we go from make me confused? Ooh, am I hearing that? We'll find out. Make, so, make. Is it bar 1, 9, 3? 3, 4, 1. So just creating on bar 2. Really, I'm so sorry, baritones, but really want that sense of that energy traveling across, like you're almost passing. In fact, look at the people, each one. Look at the next person singing. Just have that sense of you having that energy move across. So you will sing to ones, you will sing to twos, etc. And 1, 2. Really look that way. Good. And again, now you know what we're doing. So, and it's actually one of the worst things. Alone is alone. You know, that's this realization. Have that. Don't just sing those. And 1, 2. And now let's just have each, so altos and sopranos, as it were, agreeing with each other. You find a communication between agreeing between those two, and you don't have to turn all the way around. So, 1, 2. Sorry, I've been so busy saying, watch me. Don't watch me at all. I'll gesture and you can see me in the corner of your eye. Look at each other. Right now, look at each other. So, keep looking at each other. 1, 2. All of you, to a great extent, are music theatre actors as opposed to singers. Really think about now. You're just playing a scene. You don't need to now transfer the energy over there. We're just doing 2 scenes. Really have that sense. Let the energy find an acting choice where you agree, rather than a musical choice where you sing right next. Looking at each other. 1, 2. Good. And now, one more time. I promise last time. Just sit up. Don't. I know, even though this is a low moment. Have that energy of, oh my god, I'm realizing, as opposed to. So, we'll go. Still inside, still to each other, and you don't need to pass over. Sorry, it's you. And looking. 1, 2. Great, and now we will all, you can find it. So what I want you, now you've watched that work, think how much we need to find out for the not alive. Like that's that moment. So now out as if all of that stuff to the audience, but and 1, 2. Might be terrible idea. Let's see what happens if we do not alive. It'll almost quaver on. Not not alone. And 1, 2. And that's where we get to for somebody. Now, can we try not moving up on bar 2,000? 200. Bar 209. I actually think I really lose intensity, especially for you sopranos, by having to go really heady. And I actually think I prefer that as opposed to. So with that intensity, now we know where we want to be for somebody crowd me with love on bar 210. One more go. I liked not yeah, keep it as we did, just not can go into life, but still a sense of not alive, still a bit of a dig for all 3. But Really great. I should have actually stood up because that will make a huge difference. But we'll do it. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to that. When we sing this all the way through as we're about to, I'd be really sad if that wasn't every bit as thrilling as that. This is another step on the way to professionalism. Is it not taking a second and a third go to find the thing that was really exciting. And in terms of, I know Rachel is getting people in to listen to us and some of that stuff. The sound you make is really thrilling. Like that's gonna win a lot of hearts. Just this overall tone you're making. I think if we can put the sort of intensity you just found there on top of that, it's a really exciting thing. Let's do, where was it? 166, where we started. I will play, but there might be some moments where I drop out completely so I can give you some stuff. Don't be thrown by the loss of the piano, really just embrace it. Let's stand up. So remembering what we found at the start, how to once that sense of quiet, still intensity.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody beat me too much. Somebody hold me too well. Somebody pull me up short and bring me through hell. Give me some more for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Not even praise. Let me be used. Carry my day. Is alive. Not alive. Somebody crown me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody make me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Good, really great. We will probably have to find somewhere in that final stretch to back off a bit so we can back on again because we've got into stuff. I definitely don't want to lose the bigness of somebody clapping the gloves, but actually it then gets boring if we don't. So we'll find that. Really good. How much over time? Great. Now, have a seat. Let's go further back to the next one. So this is bar 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 126. What will we do without you? That one is all about feeling stuff together, the intensity. This, I think, this is about the thrill of a choir that's incredibly accurate. Like, what would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Let's really find out. Let me just hear it first. Let's see what we've got. So, straight in on, sorry. Everyone's on the same note. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? You sent anniversary wishes, out with the dishes, and never said no. You changes colors on you. You choose us up when we're blue. Who is a thirst with never regrets? Reminds us of our birthdays, something
Let's ignore that tight quaver. Let's keep that one. What do you think? No, ignore that. Let's keep that as it was. And never said goodness changes on you. And right now we get to this is bar 144. Let's have a little bit of a slide. Who changes problems on cue? Who is up when we're blue? It's that sort of circus act thing, isn't it? Who is who is a front, but never a threat. Well, I'll make a decision on those, whether we sing through those or not. Let's go that far. So, in other words, sorry, I'm being a bit unintelligible. It's great that I can't think of the word for the word. Basically, really tight and short at first, and then once we get to Q, then we're into that slightly more feel for those notes. So, and here, without the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What would we do without you?
Okay, yeah, I think that could be a million times tighter. What would we do without you? A bit off the voice, actually. What would we do? That sort of whispery song stage whisper singing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes?
Yeah, fine. Thank you for that. Those two, exactly like that. Then I think we find some who sends anniversary wishes, who helps with the dishes, and never says boo. So that has less staccato and can come onto the voice. It's kind of strange that only sopranos put that who helps with the dishes, and it makes it sound like they've gone wrong. Let me hear it one more time to decide whether I'll keep it like that or whether I'll make everyone put in that who. One more time.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through?
Yeah, let's make air. Let's see daylight between air and verb. How would we ever get from the same? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo?
Yeah. I don't think that helps us, that only one part says who, given it's in this really lovely, this whole corporate thing. So, if... sorry, give me one second. Let's see what, so obviously, soprano 2s and altos can just sing the E. Can you see what I'm talking about? This is bar 137. Only soprano ones have a who, so put that who in. Alto 2s and tenors, I think we all sing the E, so you'll be going, it's a bit of a strange line, with apologies. Let's hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, who sends anniversary wishes? This is 1, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do you know where I am and what I'm talking about? Sorry, so everybody singing for now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo?
So everyone is singing in E. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo?
Partly it's about wishes being really nice and short. You've really got to be ready to make daylight so it doesn't sound messy. Very good. Let's go from the top. What will we do without you? Back to that. We're in that whisper place at the start. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo? Who changes subjects on cue? Who treats us up when we're blue? Who is a flirt and never a threat? Reminds us all of our things which we always forget. How would we ever get through? without you.
Good, very nice. The only thing, who is it? No. Who is it? Yeah, who is a flirt? We just hear who is a flirt, alongside how the phrasing is actually. You okay?
Sorry, so with birthdays we always forget, you need to do that for outside one.
Sorry, which bit?
5 and 5 5.
Well, 5, 5. Yeah. Outer one is. Ooh. Ooh, nasty. Remind us of our birthdays. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it goes. Yeah, it does. I'm afraid that's one of those moments that an arranger has played a chord on the piano and not thought of your individual line. I'll play it one more time. That's super. Definitely one to just find that on that backing audio and learn it by rote. It's just
Sorry, first, because how do you, on the slide on cue, we stay on the same note?
oh, that
So do we just hold that? We just hold it as a
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
slide that.
you might find you get a bit of energy cue. You know, there is that almost sitcom creative putting out a phrase.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sitting there on the side going, no, I can't go anywhere.
We'll see. We could give you a side maybe, but just stay on the note for now. Yeah, sorry, you missed out on all of them. Let me just say who is a flirt. This is 150, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who is a flirt, but never a friend? Reminds us of our birthdays which we always forget.
Yeah, great. I think let's do who is a flirt, but never a friend. Reminds, so it's sort of on the beat. Who is a flirt, but never a friend? Reminds. One more time. 2, 3, 4.
Who is a flirt, but never a friend? Reminds us of our birthdays which we always forget. How would we ever get through?
I know we were moving on. Really, let's hear that. How would we ever get through? Really enjoy. There's got to be a sense of that circus act thing. This is great. Let's go from the beginning of this section. 1, 2, something. What's the 12 for me? Very well. 1, 2, 3.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo? Who changes subjects on cue? Who takes us up and get blue? Who is a flirt but never a threat? Reminds us of our birthdays which we always forget. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
We won't do it again because I'd love to make sure I've done the previous section as well. But our slides really don't hang on them. Who cheers us up when we're blue? I think let's actually make it almost a staccato line. Let's do it. Yeah, why not? Who cheers us up? 1, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 4, 6. Straight in on who cheers us up when we're blue. Don't know why I picked that one. Sorry, I realised how that's No, you guys were right. Let's go from who changes subjects on cue. So that's 3 bars before that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who changes subjects on cue? Who changes
It's a
subjects?
little bit long, so really think of it as, it's not in the piano, but think of it as who changes subjects on cue. So you really don't sit on that the second or 2 notes. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who changes subjects on cue? Who chases up when we're blue? Who is a flirt but never a threat? Reminds us of our birthdays which we always forget. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
And that's the only exception. How would we ever get through? What would we? Let's go through. Very good. Just here, 88. Let's see what we can do. This one might be. You thinking, oh, this is a section that will sing itself. And there's also so many lovely things to do because it's fun. So, 88. This is in there. And
rosy, side by side, by side. Lonely, lonely, until it's dreary. Free in some plenty, safe and cheery. Side by side. I'm here is the church, here is the steeple. Over the doors and see all the crazy married people.
Great. Really, you did all the things instinctively that we want to do. Just make sure there's energy in this. I know we sat down a little bit. Just, isn't it warm? I think let's face it, is one of those moments. So you can have that sort of in your heart, even though you'd be most likely still in a choir. Just that sense of fun, really. Ooze. Just make sure these are nice and sort of present and percussive. One more time. Isn't it? No need to actually. Straight in. Bar 88. 2, 3, 4.
Isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side.
I remember by one other note. Side by side, by side. So essentially taking off that whole minute. Side by side, by side. Yeah, so the D is on that beat. 2, sing it. 2, 3, 4.
Isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side, by side. Rosy the storm. Isn't it rosy? Side by side, by side. What is
Gents, I have a feeling it should be comfy and cozy. At the end of bottom line of page 10, you'll see you've got written isn't it rosy, but that's just comfy and cozy like the surprise. That is excellent. Now let's now look at Drive a Person Crazy. It's probably the trickiest section in this, but we have done a fair bit of work on it. So this, by the way, really well done. This was excellent when we sang it half an hour ago, when we ran it through. I was really impressed. So let's try this. Let's stand up for this one, just because it gives me. This is bar 24. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. First you make the person lazy, so a person could be had. Then you leave a person landing sadly outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. You can understand the person if he says go away. Do. I can understand the person if you happen to be gay. A person that titillates a person underneath her flag. It's crazy. He's a troubled person. He's truly crazy person himself. Oh, that sweet affection. What is wrong?
Good. Oh, it's so good, everyone. A couple of things. I'm getting this in a big way from Sop Ones, and I know it's better in their voice in that place, but all that sweet affection, just a bit more American. I think that sweet affection. It's just one of those moments, isn't it? It's coming beautifully from that side. I think we can. Oh, it's really good. What was that? Yeah, I'm sort of putting it a bit extra in the piano part, to give you that feeling, but a person that titillates a person and it's crazy. And you're really finding that crazy really well. Can we try? There's a couple of these that I wonder if they'd be stronger if they weren't ooze. I mean, this is just an odd. It's not my favourite moment, but can we try that as wow, wow, wow? Out of interest. I'll just do that. Let's do it straight through. So this is This is bar 46. It's after if you said to go away. 3, so low for you. But for now, let's just try and find wah, wah, wah. 1, 2, 1.
Wow, wow, wow.
Good. Some alto and some baritones. Everyone, 1, 2, 1.
Wow, wow, wow.
It will work. And I wonder if, let's just try the same thing on 51. That will be 1, 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. It's actually tricky. So, do you see what I mean? This one's pushed. 1, 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. So, it may make sense in the thing, but let's just know that we know. The first one is 1, 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. The second one is 1, 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. It's a crotchet push. It might be easier, as we found out last time we learned about it, to just go from the do-do. Let's try that. This is fast 48, 49, 50. General points about these do's. Always have the sense of passing the energy to the next set of people that sing. Don't just sing your do-do in isolation. Where were we? So this is 50. Let me just say that. 3, 4, 1. Good. And again. 3, 4, 1. Good. Bit more for you, energy. Same thing again. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, brilliant. I think let's keep that for now. If I decide it's a bit too much, we can always pick a different thing. I think do is just weakening it. Very good. Let's sing the whole thing. Now, the one thing we obviously haven't looked at is company at the start, but I think we did a fair bit on that 2 sessions ago. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, standing up. If we have time to do it twice, no, ignore that now. Let's do it. Just take 2 seconds to get yourself really sort of present, connected to each other, whether that's through the mirror for now in the absence of a conductor, that's fine too. Just have that sense. And then think about what the song means, the first one.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and push me through hell and give me support. Yes, it's alive. You can drive a person crazy. You can drive a person mad. First you make a person lazy, so a person will be happy. You make a person gently, sadly, outside the door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I can understand a person if he's had to go away. Wow, wow, wow. I can understand a person if he happens to be gay. Wow, wow, wow. A person that stimulates a person and it makes her fly. It's crazy. Coffee and cozy, side by side. By side. One is lonely and two is dreary. Three is somebody safe and cheery. Side by side. Here is the church. Here is the steeple. Open the doors and see all the crazy, merry people. What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo? Who changes subject on cue? Who chases up when we're blue? Who is a thirst but never a fest? Reminds us of our breakfast we always forget. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody beat me to love. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell. Give me support. Being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mark me with grace. Let me be used. Very right He's alone. Not Somebody brought me with love. Somebody forced me to care. Somebody make me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you. With your help, I'm still alive. Being alive. Being alive. Being
I always want, no matter how much we're giving, to be able to just kind of go and get something more. Like, you've no idea how thrilling that is for an audience to think they've got everything and then just get that last little bit. Guys, it's really good. Have a seat. How long have I got? 3 minutes. And 3 minutes just to cover a really cool little moment that I just sort of missed out in fill in the crap, which was backwards. I'm pretty sure it was. Sorry, my 3 minutes is counting down really fast. Yeah, it was. I think it was. Yeah, so we're basically looking at. So we've got. This is 67. It's basically Bobby Booby. But actually, it's the section just before that. So can I hear? Where's the loose connection? I think it's going to be. How long, oh Lord, how long? We can really have this. So, this is 68. Where's the loose? Everyone got it? This is out. So, yeah. 3, 4, 1.
Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? You're moving, deep and maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person, yourself.
Great. Two things. Really enjoy crazy person. I think we'll have time. Never to be trusted. Crazy. So probably means trusted. We'll bring up a little early. Where's the loose connection? How long will the really starting piano? How long, oh Lord, how long? I really want you to travel from piano all the way to forte over those 6 notes. One more time from Where's the Loose? 3, 4.
Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, 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 you're a moving. You're not trusted, never to be trusted. Crazy person, yourself.
I'm sad, sorry, we don't have time to sort of add that into the middle. It's really exciting when we know that and we know what we're doing. Really exciting. This is such a thrilling sound and a thrilling group, to be honest. Here's your fancy medley. Let's see if we can really start a mile forward from where we might otherwise have done. Let's just make it answered, so that's a good thing. You'll know it better already. So, just, have it on in your earphones. We will, it's not that there'll be no note matching. We will still check you know your notes, of course we will. We just love not to spend entire sessions just like that. That's all we're in. Yes.
I was under the impression we were going to half points next week, this last session.
I believe
That's the last
three.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the last 3, 4.
Last 3.
I thought the same as well.
Sorry, Black Pigeon, I think it's getting done. Brilliant, everyone, really well done. That's actually really brilliant.
Bye everyone. Wait, can I leave? Bye.